Hey guys, what's up? So, I want to do a Halloween tutorial. This is going to be one of the simplest, most basic videos you can do. Pretty much the reason why I call it the most basic is because it's for children. This is what I'm doing for children. You don't need to go out and buy, for this particular one, and even like the vampires and stuff, you don't need to go out and buy the Halloween makeup. You can use the makeup that you have at your house. Or you can go and buy like the cheaper makeup, and that way you can still use, with Halloween makeup you use it 1 or 2 days and then you're done. Unless you have like loads of people you're doing it for, then that's something else. But if it's just you and your daughter, you and your son, or whatever, then you're not going to need all the Halloween makeup. So you can go out and buy cheap drugstore makeup. So like, let's say you're the type of person that always uses MAC and Sephora, go out and buy the cheaper makeup, the drugstore makeup. Nothing's wrong with that. And that way you can still use it past Halloween for regular things. So my sister's going to be from Monster High, Frankenstein, the daughter of Frankenstein. Her makeup is very basic. It's just like a green, like a light green face. You know, a little bit of a darker eye, the red lips, and then like the bolts, the stars and stuff on the cheek and on the forehead or whatever, with a little like Marilyn Monroe kind of what do you call it? What do you call this thing? Freaking polka dot thingies. Beauty mark, there we go. So I'm using, I don't have a cheap brush, so I'm just going to use the brushes that I have, and I'm just going to have to wash them. But I'm going to be using this for blending in the makeup, but I'm also going to be using my hands. For the green, you're going to need just some kind of like green eyeshadow. I have these two, these are cheap. I got this from e.l.f. for $2, $3, and you get the blush, the lip glosses, and detail shadows, and they have 2 different greens in here, so that's what I'm using. Just because it's easier to dig out. If you have a big palette, it's going to be harder to dig out the color. I also have like this blue color that has a lot of specks of green in it, so I have like all these shades to work with. But I'm pretty much going to use these shades and a little bit of the white to make it a little bit lighter. Instead of using foundation, I'm going to use a primer, and I'm using the NYC Smooth Skin Perfecting Primer, and I'm just going to use a little bit of foundation. Not much at all, but I'm just going to use the Maybelline Dream Liquid Loose Foundation. Instead of dirtying all my palettes and then I have to go and wash them right now, I'm just going to use index cards to put the products on. That way I can just, you know, throw it away. So I just want to get a clean index card. See, nothing's on it. And pretty much what you're going to do is you're going to just put a pump of foundation and your face primer. You might need more face primer after, but this is what I'm just going to use for now. And I'm just going to use the back of a brush just to blend the 2 colors together. You're definitely going to need more primer, so don't worry. Because right now you have like almost like a moisturizer, tinted moisturizer almost. So I'm just going to do a little more primer. And I'm not even going to blend it in. I'm going to blend it in when I start to blend the colors, the green colors in. I just want to kind of wipe off the back of my brush, because I don't want it to be wet, or the product is just going to stick on it. I'm going to start to take the back of my thing, and I'm just gonna start to scrape some of the color off. You can also use a brush, but I find with the brush, more product stays on there than comes out. And I'm just gonna do some of this green. And the reason why I say do this on cheaper makeup is because you really don't want to be, you know, shaving off product from your makeup, your eyeshadow that's like $30. You're not going to like that. Okay, so now I'm just going to blend everything together. Just make sure you get everything blended. Just test it. It's still really sheer, so if you're going for just a little glow, then do that. But I'm going for full-on green, so I'm going to just take one of the green eyeshadows, and I'm pretty much just going to take the whole eyeshadow out of it. Pretty much all of it. Okay. I'm going to leave it the way it is because I'm going to use a green eyeshadow to kind of powder my face. So I'm going to leave it like this. Just going to take whatever is on here, just so I don't waste any. And I'm just going to dot my face. Now remember, this is a primer. So it will leave your face really smooth. I feel this is what I think. You might have trouble blushing this off, so just be careful. And if it's blotchy, that's okay. What do you say? I said no thanks. I don't want to touch Uncle Cleaver's knife. I don't want any more of that too-much kisses. And I especially don't want to kiss that terrible bastard or his mother. You know, that's pretty fast. Just can't chase cousin mumbles like that. Here, you forgot your knuckle smacker. You're definitely going to need to clean your brushes.
I was talking about helping MJ, Einstein. What's wrong with that? What do you mean? Yeah, when I grow up, I want to be just like Uncle Boyle. Thanks, think about it, MJ. None of the atoms are the same, like me. I'm different from any other atom, but my family still accepts me. She's my You can always be an Adams in your heart, and still be your own kind of Norman Miner, right, Huxley? Just talk to your parents and tell them how you feel. That's it, I've had enough. Engine, wait! No, you're right. I gotta stop running away from my problems. Like this one. What have I done? Oh, Wednesday, you'll be alright. What's the goal?
Okay.
Now you do it. If you want a piece of MJM, you got it. Come on, big man, let's get it on. Go ahead, just try to ruin your friend. I dare you.
That sounds like fun, but first I want you to apologize to my mama.
That's all? He'll be with you in a minute, Uncle Franken. It's no use, dear. He can't find out you don't know me anywhere. He's gone.
Okay, just make sure you drag it down. I'm not going to because I don't feel like really making anymore, and I just made enough.
Norman! Well, this is important. I lost my little Norman. And I'm not very happy.
Like I said, you're definitely going to need to clean your brush because it's green now. And I'm just going to swirl in with the green powder.
We'll try not to be so critical of you in the future. Like what now? When you're standing, looked over with that monster, and it could ruin your back for life? But I'm not going to
And just touch your powder, touch your face. But don't do too much because then you're going to have a lot of trouble taking it off. You really only need to set it if you're going to like a Halloween party and you're going to be out like almost all night.
We'll try to be a little more
Other than that, just leave it alone. And this is also great for witches if you want your face to be green. Here you go, it's primer. You don't even really need that foundation, but you can have foundation and then a green eyeshadow. And you have a face. Okay. Now, the bolt. Star thingy. I'm going to do one right here, so I'm just going to go.
Mother, Father, we have a confession to make about Cousin Mumble.
Just a minute, my little Sturgis. That's all for Cousin Mumble. Life for Adams of the Year. That is, we can beat on Uncle Couple in the primary. Now, what was that about Cousin Mumble?
Nothing, Father. Yeah, we'll tell you tomorrow. Hey, Dolphin, we got the whole food. Let's go pick up that weekend.
More ideas. That's good. How about the monkeys up in buckets?
Okay, like that. I'm going to do one on this cheek.
Eureka! That's it. Start the music.
And I'm just using a dollar eye. Coming into the beauty mark. Just swirl it. And then you can just swirl it in. And I'm going to do one right here. Like so. And then the eyes. I'm just going to take the black that's in here. I'm just gonna put it on my lid. Like so. And like I said, you can do this when you're kids, so you might not want to do like eyeliner and lashes and stuff, because it is, you know, a little kid, but it's up to you.
And with some Cartoon Network's Level Up, it's easy for our characters to spot digital monsters.
I'm not actually going to do eyeliner
Figure out what someone you know is being bullied.
What do you mean?
or anything like that.
See you, girl?
Okay, they're eating lunch.
Get closer. Rewind. This group is going out of their way to exclude that girl.
So, what should they do?
All it takes is one person to speak up. Simon! Simon, come sit back.
Well, why did they leave her out before?
I think there's no reason at all. Time out! Time it! And it might change. The bully today could be the one getting bullied tomorrow.
What if the bullying still doesn't stop?
Well, then you should find a teacher, other
I'm
adults.
just gonna
Join us
So,
at Cartoon Network to help
turn
stop bullying.
over.
Go to stopbullyingSpeakUp.com to find out more.
B-A-B-B-A means bad. B-A-B-B-A means good. Oh, what magic in a word we found by switching the letters around. So, if someday the faces are over and they're
Like so.
on you, you just can't strike out if you love the child. Yabba-dabba-dabba-dabba-doo.
Now, Boomerang is the only place you can see the Flintstones. Boomerang from Cartoon Network. It's all coming back to you.
Now what I want to do is I want to take a brush, some kind of blending brush. I'm going to use a black hair blending brush. It doesn't matter which one you use. So this is just to blend the crease, because you don't want so much of a harsh line. I don't want any extra color. I only want the black, and by blending it kind of blends it into a bit of a grayish kind of color. You just kind of push it out.
It's time for Boomerang along.
Blend.
Get ready to sing along.
See? Smokes it out. Now, you don't really have to do it to a child if you don't want to. It all depends on how far you want to go with your child's makeup. You know, for my sister, I'm probably just going to do the green with maybe one or two of these things, dot, and a little bit on the edge. I might not go all out with the black. I might just do a little bit and not even blend it, because she's small, you know, so the crease, so the lid space is a lot smaller, especially because she doesn't have, like, her eyebrows have never been, you know, touched upon before with, like, a razor or anything, so they're not as defined, so they're a little more bushier, which causes a little bit less room. I'm just gonna dip my brush into that black and get over here. I don't want too much of the face. Like that. So just keep it very rounded. Clean off your brush. You can blend out over here if you want. Now, instead of doing a white highlight, I'm going to go in with the green with a little bit of the white. The cream color, whatever you want to call it. Because your skin is green, so you want a green highlight. And I've actually seen somebody do a regular, like it was regular makeup, and they did a greenish kind of highlight, which is pretty cool. But now all you need is like a red lip. I don't have a red lip gloss, so I'm going to go in with this pink eyeshadow. And just press it on my...
Virtual boy, and outdone yourself. Sure, plenty of tree stuff in your day, but termite stuffing makes this one outstanding.
And this gives you more of a pop kind of thing. So this is good for the kids, because the red is very classic, but the fuchsia pink is a little different. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just going to go with this kind of reddish, pinkish lip gloss, and it has a little,
Tish, that just isn't the same without Chester.
a little bit of like a black tint to it. And you're done. This is your Halloween makeup. Just make sure you drag it down. See, it just blends it a little bit. You can take maybe like a greenish shadow and just kind of work down there to the ears. But yeah, hey you guys, so this is your woman version or child version of Frankenstein. I hope you guys enjoyed this and had a great day. Bye.